Murder at Northwick Lodge.
So is this like a camping ground or just in a getaway kind of area?
You're at a ski lodge.
Okay.
Oh no.
So it's in Norway.
You're up in the mountains.
All right. So no real bounds on the other stuff, right? The
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I don't care what your race is, because there is mythical races in here, like D&D races.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna randomize.
Oh, okay, cool. So we can roll for him.
No, I'm gonna randomize
Who's what?
Who's the murderer?
Who's the murderer?
Yeah.
I'm about to find out.
Wait.
But I won't see.
That doesn't help. I rolled straight 5s.
Oh.
That's better. So, yeah, okay, so basically, this session could go anywhere between 30 minutes and 2 hours.
Okay.
That's not that bad. Depending on how fast
If you guys figure this out, it'll be like 30 minutes.
Look, I'm fine with that. It's gonna be fun regardless.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, we can play this multiple times.
I'm gonna find a
Okay, so
picture.
first off, welcome. Hope you guys are excited. So I'm gonna just tell you now, this might either be really easy or really hard. We're gonna find out. And it might just be extremely rigid because I just wrote this today. So you guys are guinea pigs. And I'm going to use this session to refine it, so like when we run it again, a lot better, a lot easier, or a lot more refined. So I hope you guys are all right with that.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, all of you guys, through some means, have been invited to Northwick Lodge. So I'm just gonna paste the name right here. You all of you guys have traveled to Northwick Lodge, and as you guys get there, a snowstorm was starting to set in as soon as you got there. So it's getting pretty bad. Northwick Lodge is a ski resort, or it's a ski resort up in the mountains. And as soon as you guys get there, a heavy snowstorm is setting in. As you guys walk in, the door blows open, and right in front of you, you see a man sitting in front of a fire sipping scotch, and you see a butler come in to greet you. Hello, my name is Jeeves. How may I help you? Are you the new guests that are set to arrive tonight? Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable here. If you need me, I'll be in the kitchen. I will be preparing supper that will be in... He pulls out a pocket watch and he looks at it and he says, in 4 hours. And he closes his watch and he scurries out towards what you guys would expect to be the kitchen.
Okay.
All right.
So, I guess I'll get this party started. Hello, everyone. I am... Oh, ow. I just stubbed my toe. But anyway, I am Reginald C. Wilford. The C stands for cinnamon, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you all here today. And if any of you are feeling mighty fine, like any of you gentlemen would like to have some time, I would be more than willing to discuss business with you. Yes, I'm going all the way with this.
Charmed.
Oh my god.
I'm going
Keep
all
going, keep
the
going.
way
You
with
sound-
this.
You sound like what's his name? I can't remember his name. All right, keep going.
My
Introduce
name
yourselves.
is Wilhelm Freeman Kornbjerknes. I'm very pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine, darling.
Of course. I can imagine.
Can't say I know what you mean by that, but I'll go ahead and take it as a compliment. And you, my lovely dear?
Sorry. I'm Glenda Goodwin.
Very pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
As you guys are introducing yourself to each other, the guy sitting in the chair by the fireplace is calmly sipping his scotch, and as he's doing that, you see a tiny little gnome walk through and sit down at the table that's in the lodge, in the entrance area, and you see him start to fiddle around with a puzzle.
What have you there, good son?
Who are you talking to?
The guy with the puzzle.
The guy with the puzzle, okay.
The gnome?
As you approach the guy with the puzzle, the little gnome, he looks up. Hello, my name's Cosmo. Cosmo Fastfoot. What can I do for you?
I was simply interested by your little game there. What have you there?
Oh yes, it's a puzzle. The puzzle of the Shire.
I see.
Yes.
So what's the...
So, what brings you guys here?
We were invited.
Sorry, ma'am. What brings all of you here?
I believe we were invited to this good lodge to spend some time.
Oh, really? I was given an all-expense-paid vacation here. As you guys are talking to him, he is probably the most jolliest person you've ever met. If you can't tell that already now, he's very jolly. As you guys are inspecting the puzzle, it is not your average 1,000-piece puzzle. It's a 10,000-piece puzzle.
Oh, God.
Quite a big puzzle for a little fella. I mean...
Hello, sir. I walk up to the... While they're talking to the little gnome man, Cosmo, I walk up to the man calmly sipping his tea.
Scotch.
Scotch, yes. And I introduce myself to him. Sir?
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
My name is Gustav Dragovich.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gustav. And why are you here today? Are you the owner of this home or this establishment?
No. I'm just here. And he is staring out at the fire.
Ah, fire. Just like the passion we all have for our lovers.
Fire reminds me of the war.
That too. We all have different meanings behind passion.
No, just the war. And he takes a long sip of his whiskey, or his scotch. And just continues to stare out to the fire. So what brings you here?
I was doing some business downtown, and a gentleman walked up to me, and we began conversing. During this conversation, he mentioned that he was going to be having a get-together, and he invited me.
Invited you here?
Yes.
You talking about the Lord of the Manor? Or the Lord of the home?
I do believe so.
Northwick, you old coot. He just keeps on skipping his scotch. I'll tell you what. If I was you, I'd be careful of that Chadwick guy. Can't trust the Doggard family.
Oh, and why is that,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I read the wrong person. Oh, wrong person. Forget I said that.
I heard nothing.
Yeah.
I heard everything and anything.
I'd be careful of that Falcon guy. Don't trust him. I don't trust his family.
And can you please elaborate on that, sir?
Takes a long sip of his scotch. Back in my younger days, I used to be a military man. Fought in the war. War between the German Empire and the Dwarven Empire. Just so happens that Falcon's family fought against my family. Killed my brother. He gets up and he walks out.
Sorry, what was that guy's name?
Gustav.
It was Gustav Dragovich. Well, he walked out of the room. I was like, ain't he a bottle of sunshine?
Yes, he is. He's very depressed, says Cosmo. Very sourful. You know, Jeeves cut off his access to scotch. That's probably what makes him quite cranky.
Yeah, we all have our own reasons. So, I can't judge him too harshly.
Okay. So you guys are standing in the lodge, and you guys are in the lobby area, which is kind of just a lobby. So, as you guys are talking to him, Cosmo mentions that there is 6 rooms in the entire building. The entrance/lounge, which is where you guys are in. There's a library. There's some living quarters, kitchens, libraries, and then there's a billiard room.
Okay.
And you guys are in the lobby or the lounge, which there is a large fireplace, and above the fireplace there is an old antique gun, and like there's chairs around it, bearskin rug, and there is a table off to the side, and that is where you guys are at talking to Cosmo.
Ah. Okay, so I can't be the only one here. Do you guys want to say anything?
I don't know if there's anything I want to say. Nothing odd has happened yet.
Well, while they discover that, I want to scan the room, just get a general view of what it looks like.
Okay, it's like I said, there is the fireplace. There's 2 doors. One goes to a hallway, and the other one goes to the library.
Okay.
Just like explained, there's a fireplace. There's an antique gun right above it.
Yeah.
Bearskin rugs. There's a bunch of taxidermied like animals.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a cat. It's a ski lodge.
True.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just thinking like a generalized ski lodge area.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that works.
All right, I'm going to walk over to the library and see if there are any interesting books there.
Okay, as you walk into the library, you see. I gotta find out who's in the library because I have 6 people to juggle around. Okay, as you walk into the library, you see looks to be a half elf. He's sitting at a chess table playing chess. Surrounding by him are a bunch of books. So, what kind of book are you looking for?
Maybe something on skiing, since we're in a ski lodge.
So as you're looking around, you find a book called Skiing for Dummies.
All right, I'll open that up and see if there's anything interesting there.
Okay, so as you open up the book, it gives you the typical, when you're skiing, French fries and pizza. I've never been skiing, but I used to watch Camp Laszlo.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Pizza?
French fries.
Fry.
So like it gives you the typical like how to ski. I've never been skiing before, so I don't know. So.
Okay. All right.
But it's your typical skiing book.
I'll close that up and put it under my arm and approach the half-elfy person.
As you approach him, he is in a very calm and methodical game of chess with himself. He looks up. Oh, hello.
Hello.
My name is Chadwick Doggard. How may I help you?
Do you need someone to play with? I have,
by all
I have
means.
a good eye for chess, if I do say so myself.
Oh, by all means.
All right, I'll sit down across him.
Roll a d6.
Okay. 5.
So as you guys are playing, roll again.
Okay. 4.
Okay, roll again.
6.
Okay, as you guys are playing, you are calmly and methodically working tables around him. Or walking circles around him. You're doing very good. And finally, when the game is over, he gets more... he starts to become a little bit more alive. As he's like, I like how you play.
Oh,
very good. Try to play a game with this dwarf, and he's just absolutely terrible at it.
You can't expect much more from a dwarf.
I can't believe they let I can't believe they let a groundhog in here.
I can imagine.
A fine establishment.
I completely agree. Most uncivilized, those people.
You know who else is uncivilized?
Do tell.
The Drow.
Oh, yes.
There's one here.
Really?
Very quiet lady, to be completely honest. Suspicious if I say so myself. However, there's not much you can say about Drow. They're always shady.
Very much, very much.
So you guys keep playing chess. That's it. You guys got roughly 3.5 hours till supper.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So, considering he just went to the library, what were the other areas I could go into? There was the entrance.
So the entrance lounge. So there's a library right next to it, and then there is a hallway on the other side. The hallway leads to the living quarters, and the kitchen and dining room.
Okay. Is that it?
Well, on the other side of the library.
Okay. So I want to go into the library as well.
I messed up one of the locations.
Okay.
That's better. Okay. So yeah, and then on the other side, on the way leading up to the library, when you go, there's another door that leads to the billiard room.
Yes. I'd like to go up to the billiard room.
So as you walk through the library and you walk into the billiard room, inside the billiard room, of course, there's a billiards table, a pool table, and I need to add another room.
I thought so. I thought that was only 5.
No, I had another room that I put for somebody, but I didn't actually put it on my list. There's also a bar right beside the dining room. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a bar. Okay, so as you walk into the billiard room, you see... let me find this person. No one.
Okay.
No one's in the billiard room. In the billiard room, you see a bunch of trophies. They're lined up. There's a bunch of trophies, pool cues. In a case, you see a bat.
Okay. I walk over and examine the bat.
When you walk up to the bat, you see that it has a signature on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any famous baseball players besides Babe Ruth. So I'm gonna say it's Babe Ruth's. So it's Babe Ruth's baseball bat.
Okay. Oh.
But yeah, that's all that's in there.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, since no one else is here, I walk out and
You
go.
know, okay, yeah. So you walk out of the room. Where you want to go?
Let's start
You're in
heading
the library
towards.
now.
Let's start heading towards the bar, and while I'm doing
Okay,
that, Jen can
so-
do her turn.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do Jen's turn. What do you want to do, Jen? You guys have just got in there, so like your bags
Okay.
are still with y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Maybe, do we have rooms there?
Yeah.
So maybe I will go to the front desk and see if we can at least get our bag checked or get in our room.
You guys are
put him somewhere?
Okay, so as you guys came and Jeeves greeted you, he told you your rooms and he gave you each your keys.
Okay.
So as you go to your room, you pass by a shy woman. Her face is completely covered by cloths and drapes. She says, "Hello. My name is Aaron Argith. Argith. My name is Aaron Argith. How may I help you?
I was just looking for my room.
What number?
I don't know. What number?
You could have said just a random number. Room 12.
I'm not quick.
She leads you to your room number and she helps you settle in. So what brings you here?
We were just invited to the lodge.
Yes? I've been living here for the past 6 months. I absolutely love skiing. However, I find myself perturbed.
Why?
Did you meet that gnome fellow?
Oh, Cosmo?
Yes, Cosmo.
Delightful guy.
No one should be that happy. And that Gustav fellow, he is way too forward, if I do say so myself.
I don't know if I met him yet. Wait, he's the Scotch drinker, right?
Scotch drinker.
Okay.
So as you guys are having your conversation about the men she does not like, that's what she's talking about. She's talking about the men she doesn't like.
Oh, okay.
You know, gossip. But yeah, Aaron Argith is a drow.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's why her face is covered up, because her eyes are sensitive to light. Okay. Serpent, what are you doing? Or Chimera? Which one of you went? Which one of you was in
I've
the
already
billiard
gone.
room? Okay.
I was in the billiard room.
Okay, so Chimera.
Yes.
Oh, Serpent.
Yeah.
But see, serpents before me.
Okay, Serpent,
I was in the
what are you doing?
library.
Okay, where do you want to go now?
Well, I'm afraid I was just called down for dinner. So I think I have to go now for a little while. Which
I
is
thought
not.
dinner was in a little bit.
Yeah, it's not convenient. I know. I'm sorry about
Oh,
that.
that's
Just
fine.
need to go prepare.
We can take a break, I think.
I think I'll probably be about 40 minutes.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to wait that
We'll
long.
keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. In a bit then.
Okay.
Have a good dinner.
Thanks.
Okay, so as you guys are, all right. So Chimera, what are you gonna do?
Considering I have to walk back through the lounge area,
Mhm.
I'm going to walk up to Cosmo, and I'm going to say, "Hello, sir. Would you care to join me for a drink?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't drink.
Oh, that's fine. You can get some water. Just come talk with me, okay?
Okay. And he hops out of his chair, and he walks with you to the bar. As you walk into the bar, you see a large, stout man, what appears to be a dwarf, in a very heavy coat, sitting on one of the bar stools, drinking his heart out.
Oh.
drinking himself into a stupor. That's what he's doing.
Okay, so this is Gustav, isn't it?
No, this isn't Gustav.
Okay, I was confused because he was the one that was drinking earlier. So me and Cosmo walk up to this man, and I introduce myself. Hello, sir. My name is Reynard. It is a pleasure to meet you. Might I have your name?
Blimey, my name is. I can't do an accent. Okay. Aye, lad. My name is Volkan Grimfury.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Grimfury.
Grimfury, yes. How are you doing, Coswin? Or not Coswin, Cosmo? Oh, I'm doing quite fine. How are you doing? Are you finding the alcohol to be quite suitable? Aye, lad. Oh man, I love doing this. Okay, yeah, as you guys are sitting there drinking, what do you want to talk about?
For now, let's talking about opinions on things. So we'll start on. What do you think, sirs? What do you think about the lodge?
To become quite frank, if it wasn't for Cosmo here, I'd be freezing to death. And as he says that, Cosmo's, oh nonsense, you would have found someplace. But yeah, to be completely honest, this is kind of hard. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Anyway, as you guys are talking, you get the feeling that if it wasn't for Cosmo, Jeeves wouldn't have let Volkan in. And because of the heavy snowstorm that has happened, it's a good thing that he was let in. Cosmo was the one that got him to come in.
Okay. So we continue to chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I order up some whiskey.
Yeah, Jeeves comes in and he gives you your whiskey.
All right, thank you, Jeeves.
No, my pleasure.
All right. And while we're talking, having our drinks, Cosmo's slipping his water because he doesn't want to drink. We talk about, well, do you have any stories to tell, sir?
Eh?
Yes, any funny stories, any kind of serious stories or anything. Just any stories you find particularly interesting. Tell me about yourself.
My family comes from a long line of dwarven generals.
Oh.
My ancestor, Baldon Grimfury. Great man. They said he had the power to throw a hammer and the hammer would come back to him. Mighty god that he would become.
Okay. And you, Cosmo?
Oh, I just come from a long line of alcohol brewing family. Although I'm not much of a drinker myself, so obviously I didn't get into that business.
Come now, fine stout man like yourself. A little height is never a problem. You know what they say. No matter the size, there are other things that are just as big as some people's confidence.
Yes, indeed.
Come now, my other friend. Tell me more of yourself.
Which one are you talking to?
The dwarf.
The dwarf? Oh, nothing. I've just enjoying my vacation.
Ah, lovely. You couldn't have picked a better spot, I do believe. Now, granted,
I was on my way home from I was on my way back to the Three Kings mountain range. That's where my family lies. That's where my ancestors lie, and that's where I will lie.
Is that a Lord of the Rings
I was
reference?
on my way back from the war lines.
Ah, yes, the war. Tell me, do you bring any good news?
Good news, nothing new about it. War's
Good
been over for
news.
2 years.
Oh. Well, you must be excited to get back to your family. I have admittedly been out of whack with the news, with how business goes.
Yes? And what business is that?
I just go around town making offers. Not the doors-to-door salesman or anything of that ungodly profession. Just someone who goes around offering my assistance. I make money where I can and get by it. It helps.
Okay. As you guys continue to talk for what seems like hours, Jeeves is already gone. He's back to cooking. Jen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go down and hang out with Chimera. Sorry. I lost
Reynard.
Reynard, sorry. I'm not looking at this.
Do you bring your friend with you? The one that you were talking to?
No, she left.
She left. She's back in her room.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna ask Cosmo about her if he's still there.
So, it's about 2 hours before the dinner, and you guys continue to be in the bar drinking. And about 30 minutes before supper, Jeeves comes in and he says, "If you could please make your way to the supper." And he gets you guys to shuffle into the dining room. As you guys sit down around the tables, you see, what's his name? You see Gustav already there. You see Chadwick. Jeeves is bringing in the food.
Gray's character is there.
Yeah. I'm having to name all of them. What's his name?
Cosmo?
Wilhelm
Yeah, Wilhelm.
is sitting at the table. All of you guys are after that, Jeeves serves the food and you guys are all eating. As you guys are eating, you guys begin to feel drowsy. And when you wake up, and suddenly, you all fall asleep. It all goes dark.
We're still at the table?
Okay, yeah, you're all at the table. Okay. You all fell asleep into your food.
Oh, nice.
So, mashed potatoes all over your face, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Classic.
As you guys wake up, you find Valkan laying headfirst into his food with blood everywhere.
Oh. So the guy who was drinking
you
at the
two
bar?
are the first two to wake up.
Okay, well... Oh, God. So the first thing we need to do is obviously wake the others up.
Okay, who are you going to wake up first?
How about this? Jen, you go call the police.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a phone near here?
Yes, there's a phone in the lobby.
Okay. Jen can go do that while I'm waking people up. I'm gonna start with Cosmo.
Okay. You shake Cosmo up until awake. And he looks around and he says, "What happened? Where am I?
Sir,
Who are you?" And he looks over and he sees Valkan and you hear a blood-curdling scream come out of his mouth.
Well, I shove my hand
Sounds
over
like
his mouth.
You shove what?
I shove my hand over his mouth and try to get him to calm down so we can wake the others up.
As you shove your hand over his mouth, your furry little paw onto his mouth, and you get him to shut up.
I say,
move your paw,
Mr.
and he spits out a bunch of hair. And he says, "That wasn't necessary."
It was extremely necessary, sir. You were screaming, and we need to wake the others up, but I'd rather they not wake up to a panic.
You see, the thing is, 3 other people woke up from that scream.
Lovely.
So Chadwick woke up, Jeeves woke up, and Aaron Argoth woke up.
Okay.
So, and they all are very much panicking, or what they appear to be panicking when they see that Valkan is dead.
I do my best to try to calm them down. Everyone, remain calm. I've already sent, what was Jin's character's name? Glenda to go and call the police. We need to calm down so we can figure out what is going on.
Okay, so as as Glenda is walking to the lobby to call
the police.
Call the police. She picks up the phone and she starts dialing the number, and she hears a ring and another ring. I'm sorry, the number you tried to call is not available. Please call again later. Didn't go through.
It's gonna be one of those, isn't it?
Yep. And as you look out the window, you see that it would be completely impossible for the police to even arrive in this weather.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jen, it's your turn right now. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna run up back to the dining room and panically tell Reynard, that I can't get a hold of the police, and the weather's just too much outside for them to come even anyways, so we're stuck here.
Interesting.
I'm not good at acting, so I'm
Okay.
try to be better.
What are you guys gonna do?
Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to figure out a plan of action. So, is everyone who lives here? Or everyone who's here?
Well, the Lord of the Lodge is not here.
Where is he?
He took a extensive vacation away from here. He went to the beach.
Okay, so he's not even here.
He's at the beach. And Jeeves is the one that told you that. Yeah,
Okay.
Jeeves is the one that told you all that.
Oh, okay. Does he know like who's who?
He
like a
knows.
roll call?
Jeeves knows everybody here.
Okay, so have we succeeded in calming everyone yet?
Roll a d6. Tell him to see if you calmed everyone down. Or roll a d20.
D20? 15.
15. Yeah, you pretty much calm everyone down. They're still panicking, but Cosmo's the only one that's really like panicking.
Okay. So I walk up to Cosmo and I slap him across the face, saying, "Get a hold of yourself, man.
Yeah. Okay.
We have someone who's died here."
Unhand me, you fiend! And he kicks you in the balls.
I'm crying on the floor and whimpering.
Yeah, you slapped a gnome.
Get a.
You should have.
Oh.
You should have expected that. In fact,
I'm surprised he didn't just punch me in the balls. I'm like 6 feet tall.
he kicked you. He hit you. He punched you. That's what I meant. He punched you.
Oh, I'm on the ground.
Aaron is dying laughing at you. And then she looks over at the body of Volkan and she stops laughing.
Oh.
Has anybody even checked on to see if he's still alive?
No, do you want to?
I'll take that as a no. She walks up and she feels for, well, she doesn't touch him yet. She's looking around to see if there's any murder weapon or anything around him. I can't find anything, and she puts her fingers like up to Volkan's nose.
For a pulse.
Well, she's
feeling for breath.
Yeah, feeling for breath, see if he's still breathing. He's not breathing. He's dead. I can tell you that.
I stand up, groaning, holding my groin, glaring at Cosmo at the moment.
Cosmo gives you somewhat of a cheeky grin.
You know, in any other context, that might have been hot.
Oh my.
Sadly, I'm not a sub. Oh, I did not want to know that. Okay.
What else?
This is the character, not me.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Right now, I'm sitting in a chair trying to recover. Jen?
I'm kind of giggling about it. I don't know what to do, to be honest.
What do you want to do? Like, we have a dead body,
Okay.
people we don't know. One of them is a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do in this context?
By the way, Gustav is still asleep.
Oh,
I thought
should
we
we
woke
wake
him up.
No, you didn't.
You said I woke up 3 people.
Yeah, you woke up 3 people. Gustav is snoring like a train. Wilhelm is still asleep also.
Yep.
I'm treating Serpent's character as an NPC at the moment since he's not here.
Oh, okay. We should probably wake up.
Remember your trope. You're a goody two-shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you want to wake up?
Wilhelm. Probably should wake him up. Probably should let the other guy sleep because he needs his sleep.
So you're waking up Wilhelm.
Yes. He's insightful.
Alright.
He'll know what to do.
What does Wilhelm do?
Wilhelm, as he wakes up. Okay, I have to cut his stuff. Okay. He wakes up and yawns. Like, why do I feel like somebody roofied me?
How do you know what that
And then-
is?
I'm a geek.
No, hold on. Here's what I actually say. She'll say, no, I've been there before. It doesn't feel like this. It feels much worse.
And he looks over at you and he says, and how'd you know that? You know what? Second thought, don't answer that.
I raised a finger just about to explain. And
Don't.
he cuts me off.
Don't explain that. Looks
Okay.
over and sees Volcan. He just passes out right back into his food.
First of all, I get up because I have recovered now. Still glaring at the gnome.
You should have
And-
expected that.
I should've. Make sure there's at least a 20-foot radius between me and the gnome. And now
You
I
could toss the gnome into the snow.
I could, but that would out me as a possible suspect. So I walk over, I take him out of his food, and I move the food so he doesn't fall back into it.
Okay, so you lift up his head and you move the food, and you just drop the head and you just right back
You
on the
awake
table.
now?
He like as soon as his head hits the table again, he huh? And he looks over and sees Volcan and then just bam,
Right back out.
right back out.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood.
Okay. I want to search the room looking for anything that could be a murder weapon.
So as you're looking around the room, you see okay, roll to see how well you observe.
So D20.
Yeah, roll a d20, see how well you observe Volcan.
Well, I observe Valcon.
Yeah,
16.
you're observing. 16, okay. He looks like he was hit with a somewhat flat object.
Okay.
That
has blunt trauma.
He has blunt trauma. However, it looks like it could be pierced as well. Like whoever did it, they bludgeoned him pretty bad.
So they likely hit him with something
so
flat that has an edge.
Yeah. So as you're in the dining room, you look around. You see a bunch of like armor statues.
Mm-hmm.
Or like armor, you know what I'm talking about? Those
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
armor stands.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see some that are holding swords. You see a particular one that is, instead of armor, it's dressed up as a roguish person, and it has 2 daggers.
Oh.
However,
Oh.
so Yeah, that's all you see.
Okay, Jen, your turn.
Okay. So you were looking at the room for like evidence or weapons or something.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will So everybody that was in the room was asleep, but there was other people there as well?
No, everyone that's in the room we're assuming was asleep at the moment. We know someone murdered him, but we were all knocked out that we know of.
Okay. So questioning people wouldn't really work.
You can question them.
No, you can question them.
Okay. I just not sure what to ask them. The first person I would talk to would be Erin, because she's a drow and untrusting.
You talk
Okay,
to
so
the drow lady.
you walk up and you start interrogating the drow. She seems a little insulted. As in, really insulted.
Of course she does. You singled out the only person whose race is generally viewed as negative.
She's really insulted, and she goes off on this tangent about she doesn't even care about dwarves, and that she would have no real reason to kill him. She in fact somewhat liked Falcon because he was a decent drinking buddy.
Okay.
But she is very much so very
incessant.
Well, she's pretty incensed. She's mad that you even insinuated that she would kill somebody.
Okay.
Because she's like,
let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know anything. Who can account for things that have happened?
Chadwick is the first person to step up, and he says, after I ate all the food, everything went dark. I do not remember what happened after that.
Okay.
And then, as everybody is talking, they all say the same thing. After they ate the food, they couldn't remember anything.
Okay, well, I step up and I talk. I say, listen, I sent Glenda as soon as we both woke up to go call the police. She came back and said they cannot get out here in the weather, mostly because she couldn't get through to begin with.
No. There was just no connection.
No connection,
call.
but the weather.
Yeah, she couldn't get through.
Oh, okay. Okay, you made it sound like they told her they couldn't go through.
No, we couldn't get the cops to come out.
Yeah.
The connection is terrible due to the weather.
Yeah. Jeeves is the first person to talk, and he says, well, the phone communication lines have been out for the past week. We've been meaning to get it fixed, but we just haven't got around to it.
So how do you communicate with people outside of the lodge then?
By letter, of course.
Well,
we also leave. We go to town. It's not that far away. It's about a day's trip.
On foot? Like what time period are we in?
You're in the modern era, so you guys are like a decent ways out from civilization.
Okay.
You're like half a day's trip, like car drive out.
Okay, so.
However, you guys wouldn't be able to leave the lodge because of the recent snowstorm.
Yes. So, we've accounted that everyone says they ate the food and they blacked out. The murdered victim appears to have been bludgeoned to death with something flat with possibly an edge. Because it does look like it could have been penetrating as well. The only thing we've seen in the room is some armor stands besides the other stuff. Does the blood lead anywhere?
Yeah, in fact, it leads out to the hallway. There's
All right,
Like
follow
there's
me,
like
people.
droplets.
Follow me, people. Let's go ahead and check where this blood leads.
Okay, as you are following, you go into the hallway, and then the trail stops halfway in.
We look around.
As you're okay, make a perception check.
20. Getting like right at 10.
Right at 10, you can't really tell where it would happen and what happened with it. All you can really tell is that it like seemingly vanished.
Okay. Ben, do you have anything you would like to do?
No.
What are you trying? What are you guys trying to do?
I'm trying to find the murder weapon.
Okay. Roll to see how well you perceive the area around you. Because you're in the living quarters, like you're in the common room.
Oh, okay.
15. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you're looking around, you see... Okay, this is actually pretty morbid. Alright, so as you're looking around, you see a rope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you see some ropes, and that's about it.
Mm.
Is there anything
wouldn't
tied
really line up
to
with
the
the-
ropes?
They seem to be holding up curtains.
Curtains.
They don't
And-
they don't look like the kind of murder weapon you're looking for.
No, at least with the.
Well, do we notice anything else about the room? The condition, the hallway? Like, is there a breeze? Does it like when the window's been opened or
Or
anything?
any secret
No,
passages.
everything's closed. If you're looking for secret passages, roll for that.
Well, that wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take that, and that's an 18.
I got it.
Okay, so as you start running your hands across everything, you come up to the small bookshelf, and you are just like doing the classic moving books to see whatever happens. You grab a book that says, "Oh, this is gonna be bad." I was gonna say Diary of Anne Frank or something like that.
Oh.
You pull the book, and a painting just opens up.
Ah, of course, these old places always have secret passageways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna walk through.
Mm-hmm.
All the NPCs are. They're all
Falling
going
behind.
off. Well, they are all going off to do their own thing. Like you guys left Gustav asleep, so he's still in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna wake up eventually and see Volkan dead, which is fine. So you two walk off by yourself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys are walking, you go from the living quarters area. You go all the way to the billiard room.
Mm-hmm. That works out.
And as you walk into the billiard room, you see, of course, the bat
Okay.
still behind the case.
Okay. The bat is behind the case. I want
Is there a way to
search
open the case to make sure like the bat it wasn't turned funny or?
Well, yeah, you can open the case from the back.
Okay, but while she's doing that, I want to search the rest of the room and see if there's anything else is up.
As you're looking around the billiard room, there's not much that's different. It's just there. I think I accidentally left this in. I was supposed to take this room out, but I'm just gonna use it as a passage room. Yeah, my bad about that. It was supposed to be taken out,
Sorry.
but I went along with it. All right, this was originally supposed to be at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in the billiard room, you guys are looking around. You don't really see too much off. You see a couple droplets of blood, but that's about it.
Follow the blood.
As you guys are following the blood, you walk into the library, and once again it disappears. Roll a perception check.
That's a
What'd you get?
D20, right?
Yeah, D20.
Yeah.
I got 1.
Hello.
Welcome back.
you're
Oh,
back.
hey.
Wonderful. Volcon's been murdered.
Oh, really?
And it was you! I'm just kidding. Or was it?
You're currently asleep in your food.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna say you wake up. Okay, we're going to Serpent as you guys are looking around. So as you
Okay.
wake up, you see the very much so dead Volcan.
Oh.
In his he is dead in his sleep. He looks like he was bludgeoned to death with a little something that could probably pierce him a little bit.
Okay. And where am I?
Mm-hmm.
I look around.
You're in the dining room, and when you look across from you, you see Gustav Dragovich, very much so asleep.
All right.
As everybody just seemed to have ignored him and let him stay asleep.
Okay. So this is the dining room.
You're in the dining room.
Are there exits? Because I kind of want to get away from the scene of the crime.
Okay, so you can walk through. So you can walk to the bar, or you can go through the kitchen, or you could go to the living quarters area, and yeah, so that's where you can go.
I will go for the living quarters.
Okay, so as you walk into the living quarters area, you see a painting wide open and you see a passageway.
Oh, okay.
And you see, of course, all the NPCs, Aaron Argoth, Cosmo, Chadwick, and Jeeves. Jeeves is cleaning.
And who is Jeeves?
Jeeves is the butler.
Okay.
He is the servant of the Northwick Lodge.
All right. I'll is the half-elf guy that I played chess with there?
Chadwick is in there. He is looking around. He seems very shaken.
Okay. I'll walk up to him and ask what's going on.
We were eating our food, right? And we passed out, and when we woke up, Balkan was dead. Well, I very much so didn't like him. I didn't want him dead.
No, of course not. Nor would
I
I.
love that voice.
I love it.
I love that voice.
I like how we're also still all walking around with mashed potatoes on our faces.
Oh yeah, you guys have
We
mashed
never
cleaned
potatoes.
my
actually
nose.
cleaned
peas.
off.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll wipe that off of my sleeve.
By the way, Wilhelm, you have a little something right here on your cheek.
I reach up and sort of wipe it off with my well, I make to wipe it off with my hand, but then I realize that would be uncouth, and I look around for a napkin or something.
Okay, so you do that. Okay, going back to Jen, what are you doing?
I'm still with Chimera.
Mm-hmm.
Or Reignard.
Yeah.
What room are we in now?
You're in the
Still
billiard
in the
room.
billiard room.
Okay.
Last I checked, you were trying to get a bat out of a case.
Oh, yeah. So I'm looking at the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on the bat?
No, on the bat just has a signature of Babe Ruth.
Okay, so I put it back, and then... Since
I was
there is
surprised you guys
nothing
didn't
else-
pick up a weapon to like protect yourselves.
Oh, we probably should have done that. Can I take the bat? Or is
I
that...
have claws.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll
Go.
take the bat for safety.
Okay.
And then, there's nothing in the room, correct? It was just a pass-by room.
Yeah, it's just a pass-by room.
Is Chimera still in the room? Or Reignard?
Reignard, are you still in the room?
Last I checked, I was still in the room looking around, seeing if anything was out
Okay.
of place.
Okay.
No, nothing seems to be out of place.
Then I suggest that we... Minecraft. I suggest that maybe we go to another room.
Okay.
You guys continue to walk, and you walk into the library. You see a bunch of crates in there. One's half open. That's about it. You see books, chess table. As you guys are looking around, you see Chadwick walk back in. and he sits down, still very shaken, at this chess table, and he seems to be trying to keep his mind occupied.
I
And
walk
he's,
up to Chadwick, and I offer to play a game of chess with him to help calm him.
Yes, of course. Okay, roll a d6.
Alright. I got a 3.
Okay, roll again.
That one was a 5.
Okay, roll again.
And a 2.
Okay, so as you guys play chess, it goes on for about 30 minutes of playing chess. And he seems to just wipe the floor with you.
Okay. And I say, well, I never was good at this game, but we can't all be wonderful at everything.
Yes, of course.
But I hope I managed to calm you some.
Yes, thank you very much.
Everyone has special talents, and yours does appear to be chess. You're so talented at it.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, come now, you. We all know that you're probably the best chess player here.
No. Just a fellow beat me earlier.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
Roll a d30.
Me?
What?
Yeah, roll a d30.
I don't have a d30. Is that in the commands?
Doing commands.
Poorly.
Yeah.
Serpents.
So, Serpent, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, sorry.
But when you're by yourself,
I wasn't trying to
you
sexually appeal to him.
just went off to a closet and masturbated.
I wasn't trying to.
Serpent or
No,
Chimera?
I wasn't even
Chimera.
trying to seduce him.
You weren't trying to, but you failed at it when you weren't trying to.
Of course I would fail when I wasn't trying to.
He becomes very affrontive. Is that the word?
Good, that's what I want.
Yeah, he seems very suspicious of you, in fact.
I'm a literal fox surrounded by people that look like
Yeah.
nothing like me.
Yeah.
I would be suspicious of me.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna do, or what else are you gonna do?
Well, I'd like to continue my conversation with him.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Okay, he's become affrontive with me.
He seems very
Suspicious.
yeah, very suspicious of you.
What does he say?
I don't know what the deal is with all these compliments, but they are very much so undeserved.
Now. Let's all remain calm here. We don't need any more problems arising.
Well, I guarantee it not.
Ah, wonderful. Now, would you be so kind
As-
as to explain to me what you think of this situation?
That when we woke up, a man was dead. I don't know
Yeah.
how to react to that.
As you should. I don't believe anyone would truly understand the gravity of death.
As you guys are talking, what else are you guys gonna talk about?
Well, as he's continuing from what I just said, as no one truly understands the gravity of death, I myself have unfortunately been not participated. What's the word I'm looking for? I unfortunately have experienced the loss of loved ones very close to me, in front of me for that fact. But it happened many years ago. I was walking home from a store with my family.
As you're talking about all this, and you go on this long ramble about what happened, he is slowly hitching his way to the door.
Okay.
You've made him that uncomfortable.
Good. I don't want him
And then
comfortable.
as you finish talking, you turn around or you look up and he's gone.
Ah, wonderful. The plan is working.
You're not making yourself any less suspicious.
Okay. Quick question. What is your plan?
To make the killer so uncomfortable they admit to it. I'm gonna do this to everyone.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, so up next is Jen. What else are you doing? Are you just looking around?
Yeah, because
Okay.
just making sure nothing funny is happening. Maybe watching people and trying
Okay.
to see.
Up next is Serpent. What are you doing?
Alright, so I'm still in a different room from them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to ask someone nearby, excuse me, sir, do you happen to know where my friends are?
Cosmo looks up and he says, "Yes, they went through that passage right there. To be
Oh.
quite frank, I've been here for a couple of days and I didn't even know that was there."
Nor did I. It looks rather unsafe.
Yes, indeed it does.
I think I'll just stay here and maybe help you with your puzzle.
Oh, I left it in the lobby. Let's go do it. And he gets so excited he runs to the lobby to go work on the puzzle.
All right.
You just made a very small gnome very happy.
All right. I'm going to follow him a little bit more slowly, just walking, and as I do so, look around to see if there's any cane or something that I could carry unobtrusively but protectively.
Hey, Serpent, you want to ask something for him? Ask him why his cheek is bright red.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's bright red. He has a handprint on his face.
Huh.
Well, he has a paw print on his face.
All right. Well, I might do that in just a moment,
Okay.
but first I
Okay, so
walk after him with.
that is the end of the first round. Everybody roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
6.
11.
8.
Six. Yeah, who rolled the 6?
Me.
Okay,
Oh my.
roll a
Uh-oh.
d20 again.
That means you're going to get bumped off.
You're voted out. I got a 3.
Okay,
Ooh.
as you guys are going around and do everything, after Serpent made his way to to play the puzzle game,
Mhm.
power goes off.
Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you hear a bright, loud scream.
Uh-oh.
And then about 5 minutes later, the power turns back on.
Mm-hmm.
Good grief.
Wait, who are we talking to right now?
I don't know.
Whose turn is it?
Okay, so first off, let me. I gotta do some things in the background.
Yep, Jen died.
I did.